Hi, welcome to my channel. Hola muchachas, ¿cómo están? So in today's video, I wanted to share a little bit more about myself so you guys can get to know me while I do some of my makeup. I have my brushes, my foundation, powder, like all that stuff. So I wanted to start by telling you guys that I was born in Mexico. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror that I have right here. I came to the US whenever I was a year and a half. I believe that's what my mom always tells me. And we went to North Carolina, and that's basically where I grew up at, in Hickory, North Carolina. I went to elementary, middle school, high school, and then my last year of high school in 2016, we moved to Texas. We moved to Houston because my aunt had passed away, so we had came over here to try to help out the family and stuff like that, just be there for them. And that was on my dad's side of the family. And yeah, we just stayed here. It was very different when I first got here. I don't know, for some reason I thought that it was gonna be like a bunch of like cowboys and like cowgirls and like rancho kind of style. I don't know why. And actually, it was kind of like the opposite. Like, there was a lot of Hispanic people, and the teachers would speak Spanish, which was kind of different for me because in Hickory, only the teacher that teaches Spanish talks in Spanish. So I was kind of amazed. I remember the first day of school, um, that school was very big, and I was like used to like a smaller school because I had gone to like a smaller high school. So I remember I was like scared because I was like, I don't know where all my classes are gonna be at. And I had enrolled into cosmetology, and I was just like, how my classes, like, I didn't have my classes and I didn't have a schedule. And I remember like telling the teachers, like, where do I get my schedule, like how does this like work and everything, and during the whole summer, and they really did not tell me much. It's like such a big school, um but it was actually not that bad. It was pretty fun. I feel like I got used to all my classes where they were at. I didn't get lost. So yeah, and then I started working at HEB, which is like a grocery store. I started working at HEB, and then I worked at the mall and like other grocery, like a Mexican grocery store as well. I was just all over the place, to be honest. If I didn't like a job, which I regret now, but if I didn't have a job, if I didn't like the job, I would just quit the next day. I had no home training, you guys. But yeah, and yeah, just like went to high school. I graduated in the summer because they had told me, not like whenever my whole class um graduated, but like late in the summer, because they had told me that I still were missing some credits. I guess some of the credits that North Carolina accepted, they didn't, and I was like missing some for some reason. I don't know. And I was pretty upset because they didn't tell me until like probably like the last month. Like, if I would have known that I was missing credits, like I would have taken on more classes and I would have done something about it. But they didn't let me know until like last minute. So I was kind of bummed out. But then I graduated, and during that time, I was like down the street from my high school, so I really didn't need to drive my car. And this, I'll make another video of the story time when my car got stolen, and then a couple months later it got stolen again. That was so crazy to me. But I'll make a video on that one and go into like detailed about it. But yeah, after all of that stuff was happening to me, I was just like, I don't know if I want to live here anymore. And also the weather, I was not used to the weather at all. Like, it's super hot out here for no reason. Super hot, super humid. I think that's what it is. It's like super humid that it just makes you feel so uncomfortable. And because it's like humid, I don't know, it's just super hot and the sun burns. So yeah, and then we were living in some apartments and we moved to a house, and we were just living there until my parents got a piece of land, a mobile home. And that where they went to live, that was like a place where like you would be able to find like cowboys and cowgirls, because over there is like el rancho. It's so peaceful when I go, and I enjoy going over there. Whenever we have time, I always try and visit my mom at least once a week. And yeah, so we started living over there. I started working at Dunkin', which was like down the street from where we were living. There was like this traveling gas station, traveling truck stop, and they were hiring. So I was working there for a while. I worked in the afternoon by myself. It was Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. So on the weekends, you knew it was packed. Like, there was a lot of people traveling, especially like when it was like the summertime and like holidays and stuff like that. And that's where I met my partner. He's he was a very shy person, so I kind of knew that I had to make the first move. So I talked to him and we got to know each other. Now we have a baby, and she is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. And she is so sweet, and she's so smart. She's so silly. And yeah, I feel like she is literally what I was missing in life. Like, when she was born, like, life had meaning. And I thank God for her all the time. Just being able to be her mom, being able to like stay home with her and like spend some time together and like teach her stuff. Like, I don't know, just being a mom, I feel like it's something that I was meant to be. Because I never really thought about having kids. That wasn't in my mind at the moment. But like, I tell him, like, it's crazy because like we literally spoke it into existence when we would have our child, and how old I would be and how old he would be. And it's crazy that it just happened like that. So yeah, I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. Sometimes I miss work, sometimes I don't. But I am doing online classes for a business management associate's degree. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited to like open up a family business like in the future. I'm so excited to see what God wants to do with us. And my lips. That's basically it that I wanted to share with you guys. A little about myself. I can't wait to share the other story times and record more videos for you guys. I wanted my YouTube channel to be somewhere where I could like look back in like 2-3 years and see how much I have grown as a person, as a mom, as an individual, and just be able to like record and have like a diary on YouTube where I could just like look back and see, you know, how I was. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you until next time.